My name is Scott. I used to be a chef in New Jersey.
Watch it.
I cooked food that was off the charts with fat, calories, chemicals, and cholesterol. Then I came here to the #1 spa in the world and I changed my ways. I realized that I could make food that was healthy, beautiful, nutritious, and delicious. And it wasn't just my recipes that changed, my life did too. And now I have an appetite for health. Join me as we learn that by changing the way you move, breathe, think, and eat, you can improve your health and add years to your life. All to figure out how to help you live longer. Ooh. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Scott.
What you got going on there?
Oh, this rain cloud. Heard it's really important to, stay hydrated, so I thought, this would be a good way.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that's supposed to work there, buddy.
No?
No. Why don't you come with me and we'll get some lessons on water, huh?
All right. Why don't I leave this thing out here?
That's a good idea.
Oh, hi, Scott.
Hey, Doc, you know Sean, right?
Yeah, hi, Sean.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I was kind of hoping you'd give him a little lesson on what it means to be well hydrated.
I'd love to. Let me demonstrate.
Wow, it's almost like you knew we were coming.
Well, I heard the thunder.
So what do I need to know, Doc?
Well, water is probably one of the most important little elements that we have. We're made up of about 60 to 75% water.
Wow.
We need, for women, 9 cups a day to 15 cups a day for men. And we need this on a regular basis. It doesn't always have to be water. There are a lot of other substitutes we can use, from teas to sports drinks to good old water to coffees. Can we all use those as part of our fluids? Most of them, yes. They have shown that teas and coffees do not, in the long run, affect your blood pressure, but probably the diet pops do.
So how do we know how much to drink?
A real simple way is, how thirsty are we? If we're very thirsty, we're probably very dehydrated at that point. So it's probably best to be ahead of the game, making sure you're drinking plenty of fluids on a daily basis so that you never get to that thirsty point.
Here's kind of a fun way to rehydrate, a couple of different really neat drinks to try out. First one is a watermelon cooler. I think you're gonna like this. Let's start with a little ice in a glass, and then some fresh watermelon juice. You can either make this in your blender, or if you have a juicer, you can juice that in there as well. And at the same time, I'm gonna throw in some cilantro leaves. I'm actually gonna kind of bruise them or crush them up in there as well. Just for a little garnish, it's gonna give it just a little bit of flavor. About 3/4 of the way up, I'm going to add a nice little chunk of lime. Gives it a nice zesty flavor. Squeeze that in there, get the juice in there. I'm going to top this off with some sparkling either pear or apple cider. There we go. Really like that. I'm going to give that a quick stir. There we go. That. Let's taste this one. Watermelon, very low in calories and absolutely delicious. Kind of different. It's nice. The second drink, I'm going to make a picture of these because when you're out jogging with your friends, this is a great way to do this. Let's start again with some ice. This one is a pomegranate cooler, and it's made primarily with pomegranate juice. Of course, pomegranate juice, very high in antioxidants, very good for you. And white grape juice. White grape juice is the base for this drink. So I'm going to start with 3 cups of that. And 3. To that, I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of pomegranate juice. Now, pomegranate juice is pretty strong stuff, so I don't use too much of it. Just enough in there to give you that little punch, that little flavor. I'm going to add about 6 tablespoons of lime juice. Again, you want that acid for the balance of flavor in there. And the last thing is, I'm going to mince up, well, no, actually the second to last thing, I'm going to mince up some fresh mint. That gives it a really nice little bite. Smells great. And believe it or not, I know this sounds crazy, but this is actually good because after you work out, you want to add a little bit of salt. This beverage actually needs just a pinch of salt to bring all the flavors around. I know it sounds crazy, but it's really not. Give that a good mix. All right, everything's evenly distributed. Yeah, pour that. Look at the color on that, isn't that nice? A little mint in there. Cheers.
Hey, Chef. Thanks for having Dr. Brewer explain to us all that great stuff about water.
You got it, buddy. It looked like you need a little help on the subject.
Yeah, I probably won't be needing this thing anymore. Anyway, I got a cooking demo to do. I'll see you later.
How does he do that?
Here are some ways you can make changes in your life today. Be sure you drink enough water every day, between 9 and 15 glasses. Be proactive about your hydration. If you're already thirsty, it's probably too late. And remember, it doesn't just have to be water. A lot of different fluids will give you the hydration you need throughout the day. Be healthy, and I'll see you next time.